What to distribute at an annual meeting can vary from one association to another. Many times this is due to prior practices of what was distributed at previous meetings, as well as what may be required per the association's governing documents, or even state statute. The first place to check is the association's governing documents. The bylaws, the covenants, and possibly the articles of incorporation may address this type of issue. The sections in these documents that address this annual meeting may go into great detail about what is to be distributed at the meeting and may not address it at all. Using the governing documents as the basis, the board can fine-tune what is to be distributed. This is possibly taking into consideration what was distributed at prior annual meetings. While considering what was distributed in the past may not be required per the governing documents, it may cause consternation among the membership if a particular prior practice of distribution is not continued. While the requirements can vary, the following are generally the normal items to be distributed: the agenda, current or upcoming year budget, year-end financial reports, and that's typically a balance sheet and an income statement, approved minutes from the prior annual meeting, and of course ballots for the board of directors elections. A rule of thumb is to take 20% more material, agendas, and ballots than the attendance at the last annual meeting, unless a larger crowd is expected due to an unusual situation facing the association that could possibly increase attendance. Distributing surveys at the annual meetings accomplish two things. First, to gauge the membership, and second, to give the members ownership in the process. Assessing the membership on different aspects of their association experience can be a great barometer to membership sentiment, as well as a great learning tool. The second aspect of ownership in the process is probably one of the least appreciated elements. Simply stated, people appreciate the opportunity to be heard, even if what people espouse in a survey is not necessarily acted upon. The vast majority appreciate the opportunity to voice their opinion. This helps to build inclusiveness within the membership. It may also reduce concerns from members who do not feel they are being heard. Another excellent point about distributing surveys at an annual meeting is generally they are more balanced responses. Balance being representative of the entire membership. Many times when they're distributed via email, US Mail, SurveyMonkey, and so on, the surveys tend to be returned by a disproportionate number of members who have an axe to grind. Percentage-wise, more members complete and return surveys at an annual meeting than any other delivery method. Many are completed while members are waiting for the meeting to begin. Ideally, surveys should be under 10 questions and have as many predetermined answers that can be checked off for ease of completion. Surveys with more than 10 items or with too many fill-in-the-blank questions are less likely to be completed. Using more form questions also makes compiling much less cumbersome. An excellent tool for an annual meeting is the Homeowner Concerns Form. This is an example of this form. This form has two practical purposes. First, it reduces members wishing to speak at open discussion about matters of an individual nature, such as neighbor disputes. This form can be mentioned when the chair at the beginning of open discussion announces that only issues affecting the entire membership should be discussed, thus providing those members with an individual issue an alternative to open discussion. Second, this form is beneficial to those members who are reluctant to speak in front of the membership for whatever reason. An annual meeting is an excellent opportunity to get more of the membership involved with the community. First, there's a room full of members who showed enough interest in their community to attend the annual meeting. And second, it gives members who are unhappy with an aspect in the community to participate by signing up to serve on a committee to address that concern. If a member attends the annual meeting, they are more apt to want to serve on a committee as opposed to other members who feel no need to attend an annual meeting. One underappreciated benefit of members serving on committees is that it is an excellent foundation for serving on the board of directors. By serving on a committee, it will be easy to gauge how the member works with others and contributes to the community and the committee. Their service on the committee will typically reflect how they will serve on the board of directors. When members are concerned or possibly complaining about an aspect of the association, Their service on a committee should be sought out. Make these members a part of the solution. If nothing else, they are given the opportunity to participate whether they choose to or not. The author has attended many meetings where a member is angry about some aspect of the association. However, when openly invited to serve on the committee to address their concerns, more often than not, the member refuses to serve. The author has seen the wind let out of a lot of sails when the rest of the members realize that a member just wishes to complain without contributing to a solution. If nothing else, it develops from putting out a sign-up sheet. At least it lets the membership know the board wants their help and input. Sign-up sheets do not need to be elaborate, only functional with just the basics such as name, address, phone number, and email. These sign-up sheets should be placed away from the membership sign-in area to avoid creating backlogs in that process. They're typically placed on the table with the annual meeting handouts. In my experience, sign-ups have about a 20% follow-through rate, meaning people who sign up actually follow through with their commitment to serve on the committee. While 20% may not seem like a significant and successful percentage, it is a great start. If one or two excellent volunteers develop from an annual meeting sign-up sheet, it is well worth the minimal effort. Providing maintenance sign-up sheets can help address any maintenance needs by the membership. This will reduce members bringing this topic up during open discussion as well. The open discussion sign-up sheet is discussed in a later video, but this is a great tool and it re-emphasizes that members are to wait until the open discussion to ask questions. So it reduces members interrupting your meeting.